What is going on, folks? Welcome back to another episode of Fishing ATX. We are doing some fishing here this afternoon at the pond that we were at a couple weeks back. You guys do remember we had some pretty good luck here, but unlike last time, we have very different weather conditions. Last time it was bright, sunny, and hot, and the fishing was, kind of a struggle at first. I caught a few fish early on in the day, but as it went on and it got cooler in the evening, the fishing really turned on here, and I caught some really nice fish. Well, today, guys, it is rainy and overcast. The rain's kind of stopped for the most part, but it is overcast, low pressure, so the fishing should be really good. It's cool, it's mid-60s. I'm thinking it's gonna be absolutely phenomenal. It's overcast right now, but I wish I could come out here a lot earlier in the day. We're kind of coming out a lot later than I would have liked to. It's about 4:30 right now. I was trying to go out this morning, but unfortunately those plans kind of got spoiled, so we did not get to go out earlier, which is unfortunate because I wanted to have this whole day to fish, because it's supposed to rain pretty much all day tomorrow, so it is kind of unfortunate, but you know what? We are out here now. It looks freaking phenomenal, guys. I think we're gonna absolutely tear it up. I'm heading back to this back portion, as you can see over here. That's where I started last time. Honestly, I might take some casts right here though, the crankbait. It looks really good as a fish just jumped right out there. You know what? Scratch those plans. We're gonna start right here. We'll go back and flip the timber afterwards. I'm gonna start right here, throwing the crankbait around, which is what I caught a lot of fish on last time. We'll see if we can get any bites. I'm thinking this could be a really good, explosive afternoon. We'll see, guys. The weather conditions are perfect for it. Now we'll just have to see if we can get on any fish. I literally cannot get the GoPro on quick enough because, I see fish jumping and moving around practically everywhere right now. They are feeding, and I think we're about to really get on some. Definitely have high hopes and expectations for this place here today, just because of how good it fished last time, in the evening part. And also, the weather wasn't even that great last time. It was hot. Now it's, nice and cool. We got low pressure system. I'm thinking it should be absolutely insane today. So hoping this place does not let me down. I'm seeing a lot of fish right now though, so I'm thinking it's gonna be really good. We should get on a fish here pretty quickly. Well, so far today has started out exactly the same way as last time. A couple spots fished and no fish to show for it. Yeah, considering how good the conditions are right now, how many fish I'm seeing busting and moving, not a great sign. But at the same time, I didn't catch any fish over here last time. I caught them all on the side I'm heading to currently. But yeah, we're heading over to this side right now where I caught some fish last time, so hopefully they'll get me on some fish here today as well. Yes! Right off that branch there. There we go. Very first cast since coming back here. He hit it the second it hit the water. That was pretty epic, not gonna lie. Well, as soon as I was saying we not had any luck, I come back to the spot where I was catching fish last time, and we get on a fish. Coming on the little swim bait there. Literally the second it hit the water, there was a guy sitting right on that log, and he hammered it the second this thing touched the water. There we are, first fish of the evening. Let's hope to get on many more. Right as I was being all complaining, about not getting a fish yet, we get one right away. Very first cast back here. Yep. God dang it, dude. Dang it. Well, glad to not take a cast with the crankbait. I think right now, folks, it's all just a waiting game because the bites I am getting are really finicky. Bites have been few and far between. It's still hot, the sun is still up. The same thing was happening last time, to where when it was this stage of the day, I was not getting a whole lot of bites or fish. I think though, as the sun sets further and it gets cooler out, should start catching a lot more fish. Oh, there we go. Another fish. I'll be better fish. Over that, he's just fighting really well. Another fish off the same log, yep. Not a bad one. Not a bad fish at all. There we go, man. First fish in a long time. Right there on the side of the mouth. That's funny, back-to-back times now I've come here, I've caught a fish off of that exact same log, and I like took two casts kind of far away from it, then I put one right up on it and I got this guy. Really nice solid fish. That's right around 2 pounders, so he fought really, really hard. The fish in here in general just fight super, super hard. Let's get him back. Maybe the key to today is just to keep complaining about the bite, because I feel like every time I've complained, I've ended up catching a fish right after complaining. So I guess, you know, today's the only day you'll ever see someone get rewarded for whining and complaining. That's a fish, I think. Little fish. Oh my God, tiny, tiny fish. Oh, I didn't even think that was a bass. I thought it was like a little bluegill or something. Well, I mean, it does count, but it is absolutely minuscule. To be honest, I didn't know this place had fish this small in here. First fish today on the crankbait. Absolute giant. Yep. Camera just died, so hopefully it stays on. All right, well, I think you guys cut about half that fight because my camera keeps dying. Here's the fish. You saw some of it. Well, hopefully we got about half that fight on camera. Literally, as I took the cast, my camera died. And I was like, this is definitely gonna be the cast to get bit. I've not been bit in a really long time. It's probably been at least 40 minutes since I've been bit. I was like, this is definitely the cast. I'm gonna get bit. And well, of course it was. I think the camera may have been going, you know, in and out because I kept pressing the buttons. So you may have seen some of it, hopefully, but here's my form today. See you later, buddy. I think it's starting to get to that time of the day, guys. That's my second fish in the crankbait now. First, actually, legit one. That's my first bite in a good, probably 35, 40 minutes. Another fish. This one either does not know he's hooked or he's tiny. Okay, he's just tiny. Oh, I think he spit it. Yeah, he did. I was gonna say, like, I was reeling and then it started feeling like I was reeling it back in again. So he did get off, fortunately. That's a fish. Oh man, he spit it again. Like I barely hit it. I mean, that was definitely not a huge fish, but it was a lot better than the last one I spit it. That was probably a 1.5. There's a fish. Stay down, come on, man. Just trying to get him to stay down. Just lost to have spit it. God, he didn't get it very well either, but at least I did get this guy. There we are, fish number 5 in the day. The bite is heating up. 2 blackhawks. That's cool. That's a fish. Decent fish. Okay, yep. Helicopters overhead and we got a nice fish on. That's a solid fish. I'm sure you can't hear this at all, but that's a nice fish. Definitely a pretty cool time to catch one. That is a really solid fish. Best of the night. That's the first really good eat of the night, I would say. There we are. She's bleeding a little bit, but there we are. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Solid, I would say just under 2.5. Let's get her back. Looks like moving back to the cove might be the move. That was very first cast of the crankbait, even with all the noise and the 2 Black Hawk helicopters flying overhead. What I will do to get this crankbait back. What is it stuck on? Dude, how is it still stuck? All right, sleeve's going up. We're reaching down there. I got my crankbait back. I might be soaking wet, but I got it back. There's another fish. right as the helicopters fly overhead, they bite every single time. That's so funny. Literally have known how to bite, and then I literally have known how to bite in like 10 minutes. Last time a helicopter flew overhead, we got a fish, and then I haven't had one since. It's been about at least 10 minutes or so. Another helicopter flies overhead, and we get another fish. There we are. I think this is number 7 on the night now. Let's get him back. There's one right there. That's a nice fish. Holy crap, right by the bank. That's a really solid fish. That's the best of the day. Yep. Yes, sir. Yes. That is such a nice fish. What did I say, guys? Right by the bank. Wanted one more fish, and we catch a really, really nice one. There we are, man. All spawned out, but still a really nice, solid fish. I'd say probably just shy of 3, just because she's so spawned out, you know. If she was fat like normal, you know, she would probably be just over 3 or so, but I would give her probably about 210. Really nice, solid fish, really pretty. There we go. Let's get her back and end the night on this fish right here. Well, alrighty, folks, we're headed out. I gotta get out of here because it's almost dark and the gate's gotta close here soon, so I need to leave. I think we caught like 8 fish in the night, so pretty good. Not bad whatsoever at all. I'm gonna be fishing in the morning as well, so this video is far from over, but definitely a very, very nice start, especially, you know, catching that fish at the end. That was almost 3 pounds. With that though, guys, I will see you folks in the morning. Really don't know what the plan is for then, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Hopefully I'll catch a few more fish. Well, all right, guys, we have made it back out to this pond. I said it'd be 1 day later. It's actually a week later. The day I was supposed to go fishing afterwards ended up raining all day, so I did not go. It has been a week since you last saw me out here. I'm back at the same pond, guys, and we're looking to finish this video up. I think I already have like 9 or 10 fish, so that's pretty freaking good, you know. I think I just need a couple more and we should be able to wrap this video up on a good note. Pretty much just doing the same thing as we did first half. Me throwing the crankbait around, me throwing some bottom baits, be hitting up this wood, and we'll see if we can get any more fish. I mean, pretty much just the same thing, you know, just rather than a day later, it's a week later. There's a fish. Stay on, fish. It's my first fish today. He stays on. Really don't know if I still have him. Oh, I do. There we are, man. Good Lord, that took a long time. Not the best fight of all time, but we'll certainly take it. It has been an absolute struggle to this point. This is our very first fish today. It's probably been close to 2.5 hours now. Finally got one. Chunky little 1-pounder. Let's get him back. Thank God, man. I've been absolutely struggling today. It was really starting to cross my mind that I was not going to catch a fish out of here. I'm still thinking about moving here pretty soon because the bite has just been really, really off. But man, I'm happy to have at least gotten a fish. That feels so good. Fish on the spinnerbait. Put this on because I wanted to cover some water. Yeah, and the water's obviously so murky right now just due to all the rain. So it's good bait. It's good bait to throw around wood too. Doesn't get hung up real easily. The bite doesn't start picking up though here pretty soon, which I just cannot imagine it will. We're gonna be heading out, moving to a different spot to end this video. There's a fish. No way. Very, very first cast for the crankbait, man. Jeez. Well, maybe I should have been switching up earlier. I've been throwing a bunch of other stuff all day. Very first cast of the crankbait over here, and we get a fish. Very first cast. Been struggling all day. Only second fish, but very first cast of crankbait, we got one. Maybe that's a good sign of things to come. Let's get the little buddy back. There's a fish. Don't know how big he is, but first fish in a while. Oh yeah, he's tiny. Yeah, the size of fish has not been overly great today, nor have the bites been overly great, considering it's on my 3rd bite of the day, but we'll take it. It's been a minute since I've caught one. And fish are fish, you know. We're at 3 in the day. There's a fish on the spinnerbait. Oh my God, it is tiny. I was gonna say, it did not feel like it really hit all that hard. Holy crap. I was complaining about the last fish being small. I mean, hey, it's a fish, we'll take it, number 4. Do not understand though how that thing thought it could eat this. There he is, number 4.